Alright guys, the EMT is there. Everything looks fantastic.
Subscribe and stay tuned.
As you can see, we got our penetration done. Now I'm gonna install my junction box there. Then run the Lumax from that junction box to the electrical panel and run a piece of EMT from this junction box through there to the 3/4 inch plywood we installed there. We're gonna have another junction box there where the EV charger gonna be. Okay, let's push this 3 conductor number 6 Lumax through that penetration. Hopefully this time won't get caught somewhere. Looks good. Now I'm gonna slide this piece of Lumax, use the green connector to the junction box. What I remember is the box will be like this. We use those 2 holes, put 2 screws to the 2x6 stud about here. So we're gonna knock this hole off. Put the connector here. Push the cable through the connector. Alright guys, it took me a while to push the cable through the connector and strip the jacket. But now I think for sure I know it won't go anywhere. See here? It's tight. Also see a little bit of the jacket here. Now it's good to go. Okay, put the connector in the hole, the junction box where we want, and use some longer screws and the impact drill and secure this box. We know for sure behind the box there's a 2x6 stud there. Yeah. That's good. Now the screw here. You can hear they have the stud. Now let's take a closer look. Okay, I'm gonna to knock this one out and run the EMT this way out. The hole is out. Now I should put the connector here, see how it looks like. We use the level to find where the penetration roughly need to be, and always use the smaller drill bit to drill the pallet hole. I'm gonna drill this hole this time a little bit bigger because we need room to push the EMT conduit through. Now I can drill the pallet hole. See the hole here? This is where we're gonna drill from outside to inside. I used the 1 inch and 1/8 bit, so just have enough room and little room for wiggle to push the EMT through. the whole screw now. Clean up as we go. Let's clean it first. I'm planning to have the junction box here, roughly, and we can mount the EV charger on top of the junction box because the EV charger is not arrived yet. So I'm assuming they should have a knockoff from the back of the charger or from the bottom of the charger. Either way, it will work. Hi guys, now comes the fun part. To bend the piece of EMT to connect those two junction boxes we just installed. Now you can see both of them in the same picture. So here is the junction box we just installed. So run the piece of Lumex from the electrical panel from the basement to here, right under the stairs. And that is where the EV charger gonna to install. So here's the deal. Number 1, a 1/4 inch offset. Number 2, 3/4 inch offset. Number 3, 30, 60, 90 degree bend. Number 4, 60, 30, 30 degree bend. And number 5, 1/4 inch offset. Now I'm thinking I should combine the first and second detail together. So instead of have 2 offset side by side, I'm gonna have just one 1-inch offset. Because this piece of plywood gonna to be the only place I can put the EMT stripe for hold the EMT. Because as we know, here's just a drywall. So if I use this stripe, I automatically have the first detail, a 1/4 inch box offset. So all I need to do is have a 1-inch offset. Let's do it that way. But for that hole, because the EMT gonna flush to the side of the drywall, so probably over there, I gonna need the 1/4 inch offset there. Here, as you can see, side by side, there are 2 pieces of 3/4 inch EMT straps. So the left hand side one, you don't need to worry about the 1/4 inch offset for the junction box. But the right hand side one you do need. Because the whole EMT run will be like just over 3 feet long, so might be very difficult in such short distance to bend so many details, like 3 offsets, a 190 degree and 130 degree bend. So probably I may end up with using this one for the 1/4 inch offset, so I don't need to worry about so many details. Like within like just a little bit over 3 feet run, 5 details, it's not an easy job. Always spend enough time to make sure you have the right measurement. Double check, triple check. In the long run, it will save you a lot of time. So you can see this EMT, I follow this group. So I mark this one as a 0 degree, use the dashed line. Now we have the JB for the EV charger. It's my 180. Again, and I follow the group. Another JB, use dot for the wire coming from electrical panel. And in between is my 90 degree. And between the 0 degree and 90 degree, are my 30 degree and 60 degree mark, because as you know, we need a 30 and 60 90 degree bend there. So the 90 is not just sideways or towards me, but 60 degree this way. Now I got the 1 inch offset down. That is the combination of the first a 1/4 inch box offset and the 3/4 inch plywood offset. Let's just do one single 1 inch offset. And here, this is my 30, 60, 90 degree bend. Because it's 3/4 inch, the stop height is 6 inches. So you count 6 inches back where you want the 90 be. And also, when you do the 1 inch offset, depends on the angle you want to do the offset, there will be certain amount of shrinks. Here in my situation, I used 20.5 degree offset. I think it shrinks like a 3/8 of an inch. As you can see, the 60, 30 degree bend is done. So far looks good. Now the last detail for the 1/4 inch box offset to the JB and the stairs. Now you can see about there, that is my 1/4 inch box offset. Now finally, I'm gonna just chop it where I need it and see if this pipe fits perfectly on my application. Finger crossed. Let's take one more look before I put this piece of EMT in between the junction boxes. So here is the straight piece. The 1 inch offset, which is a combination of the 1/4 inch box and 3/4 inch plywood. So this is the 30, 60, 90 degree bend. So you see it's bending like 30 degree this way, 60 degree this way, that way. And here is the 60, 30 degree bend goes there. And I don't know if you can notice here, there's slight box offset, a 1/4 inch offset, that is for the JB under the stairs. So in such a short distance, you have to deal with 4 details. The hard part is that you cannot mess up any single one because it's so condensed in this short piece section, there's no room to correct the error. And also, like for the last offset, you cannot do the offset from this way because simply you don't have enough room to put that into the bender. Alright, all the edges are filed. Now I'm gonna put this EMT in position. Now guys, the EMT is up. Everything looks fantastic. Exactly what I wanted. Believe me guys, when you do your job, spend enough time to plan your job and work your plan. Do good measurement and make it very precisely. Like take this job for instance. If you off like only not even like half an inch here, you probably won't get a good offset, won't get the bend here, and you will never get the pipe through that hole. So plan your work and work your plan. That is my suggestion. Guys, you may not like this, but as a matter of fact, 3/4 inch EMT has the minimum 6 inches radius when you use the bender. Like even for the cable inside, it has the minimum 6-time binding radius for the electrical cable. Like even you have those things, like LBLR, something like that, it's still big. There's no way you're going to make it perfectly there. And the more fitting you have in your application, the harder will be for you to pull the cable through the conduit. But this project, for this short piece of run, I don't even think I need a fish tape. I'm gonna just push the wire through the conduit. Now, let's secure the EMT. As you can see, I have another EMT straps there, so it's fully secured. And here, and here. And that is everything for the EMT work. Next, I'm gonna pull cable through the EMT conduit. I don't know if you guys can see it clearly. This is RW90 XLPE, good for 1000 volt. Single conductor AWG number 8. Also check my previous other videos for choosing the size of conductor, the conduit, and the breaker for the EV charger. I estimated I roughly need about 5 feet for this run. I'm gonna take a try. Okay, it should be there already. Take a closer look. Yeah, the cable is there.